about war, talk about the gold they stole from Africa. America was made on the backs of the black slave to stay paid. Half million in the Congo was slayed. Till this day in Zimbabwe they still uncover mass graves because of the diamond trade. America not involves a masquerade, a fashion raid. No dictator acts alone. America was there to condone that shit that went down in Sierra Leone. Poison the world with racist undertones and lies, and had a free ride with the rise of apartheid. But stood aside in Rwanda while poor people died. In fact, it was them that caused the bloodshed between the Tutsis and the Hutus, and made a battlefield off the streets of Mogadishu. And it's we who got to pay for all of this, and less corruption from the bottomless abyss. Don't get it twisted, Uganda and Kenya, they created a schism. In Swaziland they built the largest federal prison. So when the towers came down, I know you heard it was the worship, but the truth is America deserved it, they earned it. When they burned shit in Somalia, they earned it. When they tried to fuck with Libya, and when they destroyed the emperorship of Ethiopia, created hysteria by hanging poets in Nigeria, murdered for more when they bloodied the soil, cause that country's got oil.
Hey yo, let me ask you a question here. How many bombs did the US drop last year? And while they claim to be setting people free, how many lives were taken in the name of democracy? But they seen death before, so come off it. America's offended cause it wasn't done for profit. And what about the missing and dead? The undereducated, overfed? Show us their pictures and tell us their names, but to them all of their victims look the same. Gaddafi, Hussein, Bin Laden, these names, they all sound the same. They're just so un-American. So before we begin again, you wanna make sure that we don't let them in again. Who's to say who's to pay for the war crimes? Refugees need to flee, you cut their lifelines.
Never let media control your mind. They're using propaganda to keep us mentally blind. So it seems like total destruction's the only solution. This is my contribution to the revolution. You're on a mission with selfish ambition, trying to climb the ladder just to reach a high position. But yo, all their plots and schemes are turning into nothing but a bunch of shattered dreams.
We were blind to the signs, so who's to blame? Now whose fault is it, is the name of the game. Was it refugees who want their story told? Was it privateers who will fight for gold? Was it soldiers who killed to fulfill the job? Or was it hypocrites who will kill for God? There's a million reasons why we've come to this, but the real terrorists are not on this list. Whose foreign policy starves the poor, giving suicide pilots nothing to live for? Who supplies guns and money, money and guns? When the tide turns, whose turn to run? Who collects nukes like the latest Fisher-Price toy? What nations run by a trigger-happy cowboy? Welcome to the US KKK, where the national pastime is reckless gunplay. So I guess we're only gonna learn when America burns.
Hey yo, Osama Bin Laden is not the big problem for Americans. George Bush is the real terrorist. Y'all are not aware of this? He's just claiming his inheritance. Remember who his brother and his parents is. Whole lineage of overprivileged devilish pigs. No more for killing and for bettering things. Helped orchestrate that election he rigged. Brains are small but his weapons are big. Hey yo, world trade tragedy, great opportunity to raise popularity, bring down tyranny. He wants war, let him be the first in line. The worthless slime, the motherfucker deserves to die. Saddest thing about September 11th was to find out they didn't take out the White House. Kaboom!